Good day to our wonderful community. One question that came out after yesterday's message, which I like since it summarizes what I felt God was saying to us, is since there are so much burdens around, how do we carry each other's burdens without burnout? If we do it in the flesh, we try and balance things, but it is an exhausting way to live, and in this mode we live under the law. We will always default to the flesh when we are not doing it in the Spirit. If we do it in the Spirit, then we are living life centered on Jesus and to our relationship with Him through the Holy Spirit. This means, for instance, that we can live a life of radical generosity, at the same time living in the lavish abundance of what God has given us. Living in the flesh means we have to hold ourselves back. We're living in the Spirit means I am free to live every aspect of my Christian walk to the full without feeling guilty of what I should or should not be doing. To be able to have God right on our hearts need to be responsive and soft, and it also requires us to have confidence that God only wants what is best for us, which then makes obedience easy. As Jesus said, His yoke is light. I have a picture of us as oxen, and there is a field that needs to be worked. When we accept Jesus' yoke, we are guided by the Spirit where to do the work. We are not trying to affect the field randomly by our own strength, trying to do all the work ourselves, or getting overwhelmed by the task at hand and sitting down, because how can we possibly affect such a big task at hand? Zooming out, though, we can see who's behind the work and who is in control. We just need to have hearts that are soft, where we can radically affect the areas where God is letting us loose, and stay away from the areas He has not let us loose in. So the message is for both. 1. If you feel that there are things that you are trying to balance and you are not coping, my message is to go back to the drawing board. Listen to God where He wants you to put your time and effort, and release yourself from the things He has not called you to. Or 2. If you've been overwhelmed by the task itself, and in such a way pulled back and not given yourself radically to the work at hand, to let God soften your heart and to be ready to hear from Him where He would like you to effect radical kingdom change. Love you all lots.